Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are reviewing Lazarus. It's kind of like a new action kind of anime show. Essentially, what is the plot of the show is this team Lazarus is formed to find a cure for like a virus, or it's kind of like a virus that was put into a drug that people were kind of taking as like a party kind of drug. And it turns out there was actually side effects to this drug. Now, the drug was created by a doctor who was trying to like help world peace and stuff like that, and then the drug, I can't remember if it gets leaked out or if he kind of spreads it. I think he spreads it because he realizes humanity is not he's lost hope for humanity, so he lets the drug kind of get spread and people start using it as like a party drug. And then basically essentially what happens is he goes missing, and then randomly he pops up and he tells people, the message from him pops up saying, like a worldwide message is spread, and he pops up saying, y'all got 30 days to live. Whoever took the drug, you're going to die in 30 days. Apparently it's like a shitload of people took it. So Lazarus is formed to essentially track him down to get the cure from him. And then there's also like the cops, like some fucking government organizations are also trying to like track it down, and then like FBI and all these other side like businesses, corporations are trying to also track him down. And Lazarus is like, the sole purpose of Lazarus is just to track him down. They're not doing anything else. But it's a bit of a weird one for me, because I think the concept of the show is pretty fun. Like 30 days, gotta track this guy down, so fucking cure down, or cure. You gotta get the cure because there's a drug that's infected everyone. The world essentially could end in 30 days. The concept is great. Loved it. The pacing of the show is not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. The characters are very cool. Like, I liked all the characters. There's one character that breaks out of prisons, and that's who they recruit. There's a hacker chick. Then there's like a Russian spy. Well, I don't know if she's a spy. I can't remember. But there's like a Russian girl who's like really good with weapons. Then there's this other guy. I don't really know what his background is. I can't remember. But he's like also very skilled. Like, he's like the team leader. He's a very skilled, like with guns and stuff like that. He's very similar to, his skill set is very similar to the girl. And then there's a younger kid who, he's just a spy. And he's like 16 years old, I think, or 17 years old or something like that. And that's essentially the team that they get to track down the doctor for the cure. Like I said, the pacing of the show I think was pretty good. Like, they have little side missions. So every episode essentially they find like a clue that could link them to him, and then they go down, and then essentially they track him down. To track him down, like they find all these clues that kind of like lead to get him down. So this season does kind of end with like the conclusion. It does also seem like it ends with them, like it does have a conclusion ending, and then it does kind of seem like they go into like one. If the show's successful, they'll probably do season 2, doing a new chapter. That kind of does spoil a little bit, because you guys kind of know now. If a spoiler warning quickly, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds because I'm gonna talk about the ending. So I'm doing a little hand jazz here for a few seconds, so you have some time to, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Little hand jazz here. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the ending. So the stupid part about the show is they go to this one track. This is spoilers, so if you haven't gone, go. Okay, so they go to this one area where they look for him, and they scout the place, and they get info there, and they don't find him there. The ending, the fucking first place, I think they go to this place episode 2 or 3. It might even be episode 1, I can't remember. He's been there the whole fucking time, and they find him so easily, and the clue that they get to find him is ridiculous. It's the flower that they found in earlier the season, and the one person goes, oh yeah, we saw the flower. There's an old guy, the blind guy here, that's been chilling here. He has the same flower. To me, that is the stupidest thing. Like, you could have found him so much earlier. So I think the like I said, I think the pacing of the show is decent, but I think they rushed the ending. Like, they rushed to find him, or they couldn't think of a cooler clue to get to him. I don't know. I thought that was really stupid when they eventually found out where he was. I was just like, oh, come on, this is so stupid. But anyway, now back off to the spoilers. So if you didn't want the spoiler, you just hit the time 10 on your mobile device, or you skipped ahead, and I'll walk back to the normal. What would I give Lazarus out of 10? I enjoyed it. I don't think it's like my favorite show. I've seen a lot of people give it like a sevens and sixes. I think if I had to score it, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a decent watch. It's very different, but there is better anime out there. But it's like I said, I like the concept of the show. The concept is kind of what pulled me in, what kept me watching, because it's a good concept. Like the 30 days, find the cure, track the dude down to get the cure. It's a good concept. I just don't think it's not the flow. It's the I think there's a pacing issue with it. Every episode is pretty decent. They get a clue. They follow the lead. Well, they get a lead. They follow the lead, and then you essentially get to the end of it, and they're like, oh, okay, we didn't really find it, but we got one step closer. You know. I don't know. Like I said, if you watch this little spoiler thing that I said earlier, then you'll know why I have a little issue with it. But overall, I think it's 6 out of 10. It's a decent watch. It's a good show. If they do a season 2, it will be interesting to see what they cook up with that. Because like I said, the season does have a conclusion. So yeah, that will be my review for Lazarus, the anime season 1. I low-key do hope they get a season 2. Because I would love to see what they cook up. But you never know. It could just be a season one hit. But the way it ends makes me think that they are trying to cook up a season 2. But we'll leave it over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.